Relics galore. Common relic, rare relic, boss relic. This game wants me to start with a relic. With a shop available very early, we could go for that curse. One refund, please. No refunds. Huh, weird act layout for sure. Could go as many as 3 elites, that means basically no rest sites. Or could go a lot of rest sites, but then get no elites. How awkward. Yeah, starting with a curse on Watcher is not something I typically want to do, because I'd rather get these defends gone right away. What achievement gave me the most trouble personally? I think Minimalist is probably the hardest. Winning with only 5 cards. Do I think I could beat the Watcher win streak record? 50 is a lot of wins. I would have to... You really have to play around some of the lowest low rolls that Spire can throw at you when you're trying to get that many wins together in a row. Takes a lot of dedication. You also have to be very consistent just as a human being. Once the win streaks start going into the teens in Spire, you're looking at a project that's going to take more than a week to complete. And so one of the big challenges actually becomes not just knowing how to strategically play the game, but being able to show up every day with the same mindset, the same attitude, the same approach, day after day after day, no matter what is being thrown at you outside of life, almost like a meditative practice at that point. And so it becomes quite a different skill set that one has to develop. Just trying to express how genuinely challenging it is to get something like 50 wins in a row in Spire. It's a big project, and any slip-up means starting over from the beginning. It's very demoralizing to try to do, too. You really have to get into Zen mode. Because when you lose at a 30 streak when you're trying to go for a 50, you really have to be able to pick yourself back up and try again. Because if you view it as like, oh man, I just wasted an entire month of my life, then it's tough. Yeah, kind of like a roguelike, but a roguelike that takes a really long time to play. Let's start Common Relic here. Simple and basic. I really like Orichalcum. Further incentivizes me to remove a defend here. So we are going into Guardian as well, and I think that's a pretty good relic for the Guardian too. Bottom decked Eruption, that could be a good thing. Let's just go Vigilance Strike here. And then hopefully we draw a couple strikes. We don't. Now what? Now what indeed? Now I think I have to play Eruption anyway. Right, if I strike, defend here, the next turn it's attacking for 16, and I do what? I guess I could defend Vigilance. And then we try to draw a kill on the following turn. But if I fail to do that, we take tons of damage. So my options are A, play Eruption, triple defend now. 22 minus 15, we take 7, and then we always win next turn. Or B, we take 1 this turn, plus we take 3 next turn, take 4. Bring it to 19 HP, and draw a new hand. That would require Eruption to kill. I think I'd rather just lose the 7. And always win this, because the uncertainty what happens after this draw could be really bad, right? So the Miracle would be used next turn to play the Strike alongside Defend Vigilance. So, and that's how you get to 19 health. If you don't play a Strike next turn, then you're just hosed. Don't not do that. And then you might as well play a Strike now, but it doesn't actually matter whether you do that or not. Anyway, we'll take that 7, grab a Fire Pot. That's a really good first potion. You can actually take Wave of the Hand in this position. Wave of the Hand, normally not a good early game card, but if you have guaranteed block from a relic, it's quite good. So Wave of the Hand is actually pretty hype here. That said, Sash Whip is probably better as an attack. It also does weaken as well. Moo Roro, thanks for the Prime sub in 14 months. How's it going, Basement Drummer? Welcome from the YouTube. We do lose runs sometimes on the live channel, although not every day. Sometimes. Take a sash whip. And I imagine we just pop the block on this guy. If we can kill this one, then Orichalcum will always block the other one. Also just do this. Hey, Wave of the Hand is back. Okay, so we do get to take it. We do get to take it, and you'd be really punished if you did take it before. Yeah, let's take that Wave of the Hand. And I still want to go to the shop and remove a defend? I think so. Yeah, I think so. This game really wants me to take Wave of the Hand. Huh. Like Water is interesting here. It's not that good without also getting the Meditate. Meditate is what I really like in this shop. Meditate might be better than Defend Remove, but man, Defend Remove is good. Oh, Defend Remove is so good, though. Boo. Alright, I'm just gonna hope that we find a Meditate. I'm sad about this. And I think I want to fight this elite. And this elite too. We have good relics and good we have a good relic and good potions at the moment, and a lot of health. We get another card reward. Plus whatever's here. We get more money as well, even better. Lose some max health, pick up the golden idol. I think it's always worth picking this up because on average it gives you enough money. Actually, on the low end, it gives you enough money to buy a common relic, which makes up for the max health loss. And on the high end, it can turn into much more than that because there are 2 different events later on in the run that make it even better. The Bloody Idol in Act 2 and the Moai Head in Act 3. Do I hit the gray slime here? We can do 14 to it, bringing it to 17. I'd have to Eruption Strike it to kill. Pretty safe, right? As long as I kill the small one. Because what if I don't draw Eruption? Then we're just sad, right? Yeah, let's just kill the small one. Yeah, we only ever take 1 here. So we block with Wave of the Hand, Strike. Actually, was Eruption Strike a kill? Am I stupid? I'm stupid, right? Yeah, I'm just stupid. Well, that's embarrassing. Mr. Zorag, thanks for the Prime sub in 27 months. Yeah, I should have just killed it there. Get max gold, though. I like that. And Crush Joints and Indignation are both here. Both ways to apply the almighty Vulnerable. Indignation is maybe more tempting as it's a second way to get into Wrath, which is very nice. It also lets me get into Wrath against Lagavulin without waking up Lagavulin, which is kind of hype. Yeah, I remembered Orichalcum too hard. I started thinking way too hard about how to block and not thinking hard enough about the first question you should always ask on Watcher, which is, can I just kill all the enemies this turn? That is an important question to keep asking each and every turn of each and every fight. Otherwise, you will goof. Okay, we do get Lagavulin, so I think I'm going to Power Potion here. I would really like Battle him. But Devotion is kind of cool. Like Water is actually not bad either. See, with Devotion, we can wait for 2 more turns while it's sleeping. And then we'll go Divine during the first debuff turn. Yeah, does this go 5 turns? Always. Yeah, Lagavulin always goes 5 turns. From turn 1, we get 2 sleep turns here. That's the key component there. So yes, it always goes 5 turns. You always get that Divinity. But is that better than Water? Not sure. Really like Water with the Wave of the Hand. It's on the turn that the Lagavulin would debuff us, right? So we get 2 Devotion, 2 Mantra on next sleep turn, 2 Mantra the turn we wake it up, 2 Mantra the first time it attacks us, 2 Mantra the second time it attacks us, and then we're at 10 Mantra on the turn where it's trying to debuff us. So a turn where we don't have to block. That's pretty good, actually. That means we get triple damage for what should be an all-offense turn anyway. The only problem is I can't guarantee that we actually draw any attacks on that turn. And so if we don't draw any attacks on that turn, we're going to have a really bad time. Whereas Water is going to help me block through the attacking turns, even if we get debuffed twice. Like, this still keeps us alive pretty easily with the Orichalcum. But we don't do enough damage with our attacks to allow us to get debuffed more than once. Is Study ever the option? Honestly, it does have some potential. Study is the way to guarantee that I have attacks in my hand for that pesky turn. Because we can accumulate several insights, again, during those sleep turns. And then save that for a lot of card draw, which can guarantee that we get out of Calm or out of Wrath at the right turn. Actually, I do like that Study now that I think about it some more. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to Study. The Study feels like the most consistent option. Study is the only option that isn't going to depend entirely on our draws being good. And here, for example, I think we get to do something like Indignation into Insight. Do I ever Wave of the Hand here? I don't think so. But I want Indignation, and then I want to draw some cards right away. Although, if I get Vigilance, we're in for a sad time, are we not? We could be. But I want to redraw the Indignation, so I can apply the Vuln, too. Be ideal. Now, we do get Vigilance. That's quite bad. Now what? Now we just have to kill it. Can I kill it? Is the question. Or I can go back into Calm here. That's also, I guess, allowed. But let's see. If I play Eruption, Sash Whip, Strike, next turn, Miracle, Indignation, Strike, 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 Firepot. Does that kill it? If it does, we should do that. If it doesn't, we have to think. So let's do some math. The hated thing, math. So Eruption's going to do 10, accounting for the block, 18 minus 8, plus 28. It's already looking like probably not enough. Next turn, each of these will do 18 damage, so that's 54. Plus 20 from the Fire Potion is 112. We're 2 damage short. Dang. That pesky math. Now what? Yeah, we could do something like Wave, Vigilance, Defend. I think that's pretty lame. If we don't do some damage here, we're never going to win this fight. I think it might have to be Sash Whip, Strike, Vigilance. Means no weaken. I could use the Miracle. We could do Strike, Sash Whip, Miracle, Wave of the Hand, Vigilance. That gets us weak for next turn, so that blocks 5. That's not any different than using Miracle for Defend, though, right? Well, though with Orichalcum, Miracle Defend is actually worse than usual. Seems better to do more damage with the Miracle anyway. What a bummer. Is Bolton taken into account? Yeah, I already did the math here. We're 2 damage short if we do everything that we can to try to kill it next turn. We only do 112 to 114 health. So, no, unfortunately. I think I will do that Miracle line. Next turn, we just get to play 3 strikes, which sucks, but it is what it is. We don't take that much. I could use the Insight here. I think it's probably better save for next turn. Or the turn after that, perhaps. I take 9 here. It's not that bad. Good news is we might get out of this now without using the potion. Yeah, I think I'm better off just holding these Insights. If I play the Insights now, we risk drawing into my Wrath, and then we're really hosed. If I hold them in my hand, then next turn I can always play Eruption Indignation. So let's hold them in our hand and block twice here. I want this to be fine no matter... Yeah, exactly. Eruption was on top. I didn't want to draw that. Now we get to do it without even playing the thing. I do want to apply that Bull, I'm pretty sure. And I do want to draw more damage. Cool. And then we're hoping with 2 Insights in our hand, it should be very easy to get a kill here, right? Strikes are going to do 12 damage after -2 strength, so I just have to draw 1 more attack card. Should be very free here. I think the study did end up working out well for this fight. Yeah, I think that worked out okay. We get a Lizard Tail. Okay, that's a really nice thing to get early in a Watcher run, because it means you are not going to die to anything short-term. Rushdown is here, and I do like it, but I think we might need Carve Reality for some immediate damage. So yeah, Rushdown doesn't actually kill an elite, right? Carve Reality kills an elite. We need the Carve. But yeah, ideally all 3 of these cards. But if you can only pick one, it has to be this one. Help? That is help. Spin for the win. We get a full heal. The wheel of anti-stabbing. He unstabbed us. Well, that just makes the second elite free then. Imagine getting unstabbed. Wondering if I play the Sash Whip with a Miracle here. Seems better to wait on it, yeah? Also, 36 is a good number because with Wrath, we can just do exactly 36. Yeah, let's just play Vigilance here. Take 2. Bank some energy. Bank the Smite. Bank the Miracle. Look for our Wrath cards. There's 1. So, entering Wrath seems like the right play because it lets me kill one. I'm taking 20 either way, unless I use the Fire Pot. Then we can kill one without going into Wrath. But I would still have to use my Smite. Seems like a good take 10 turn to me. No, we take, not 10, take 14, excuse me. No, we take 10, because we blocked for 10. Excuse me, again. Although that takes my Miracle, that's fine, right? We hit Indignation, we have 4 energy left. Strike, Smite, Defend, Defend, and then I want a Miracle to Smite. The other strike, rather. And, oh yeah, and that lets me kill, right? Okay, that's actually quite good. So kill you for exactly 36. Partially block this hit. Use the Miracle to do some damage. Then this always does 30 next turn. We take nothing next turn. Still no use of the potion here. Ooh, Vigilance Draw is awkward. Do I play this slow? If I leave Wrath, we're taking a maximum of 10 damage, 4 damage per turn. If I don't... If I just stay in Wrath, I think we take 14 one time. Honestly, that sounds like we take more damage if I play it slow anyway. Although there is another Wrath coming up. Actually, the other Wrath coming up makes it maybe better to go slow here. There is a lot of days in the draw pile, which means we're very likely to draw nothing next turn. Alright, I'm going to go the slow route. Let's count how much damage we take. 2. So we would have taken 14 here, always. Although I could have used the Fire Pot, right? Fire Pot would have been an out. I would have had to spend the Fire Pot, which honestly, I would not have been happy to do. So I think I prefer taking 4 here. But I'd rather win this fight without the Fire Pot. I didn't consider this possibility. Okay. That's not good. So we took 2, then 4, now 4 again. Still better than the fast line, I think. Yeah, now we win. I think that was still probably better, or at least very close. Because if we'd played aggro, we would have had to use the Fire Pot. Now we get to pick up an Omniscience, which is a very good card. Especially when acquired this early. Could also take, you know, one of the Wrath cards, but... yeah. Really like Omniscience. Oh, we ended up taking 14 anyway. Okay, so it was the same either way. It's fine. Bag of marbles, that's good. Very good. And then we're going to go this way? Maybe too many events in Act 1, but... what are we at the Guardian currently? Fine-ish. The Omni's not that good in the Guardian fight. Kind of dead weight for now. Mostly. This event sucks. I want a different one. Hello? Is this my fire potion? This is nasty. This is a nasty fight. See, I could play Vigilance Defend. That is a pretty good opening line. We're immune to Frail anyway. We do really good damage once I get Indignation down. But yeah, they are going to both attack me next turn, so unless I can kill them, we're looking bad. I guess Wave of the Hand would block for a lot. You know what? I'm going to play this slow. Second Rat Source, I'm going to play this slow here. Give me your gold. Okay, not quite how I wanted this to go. Interesting. Yeah, I regret my choices here. Indignation plus no damage. That's awkward. This still could work out, but not happy. Depending on the draw, we could now get robbed, which would be lame. Or we could just get beat to death. Alright, I guess I'll use the fire pond now. Get me out of here. This fight sucks. That's what I learned. And I think I want this Empty Fist, because I don't like being stuck in Wrath so much. Yeah, let's take an Empty Fist. We get a very precious upgrade here. Gonna go on Eruption, which is often the best first upgrade. Omniscience is tempting, but not as relevant in most fights. Empty Fist is decent. Maybe that's our upgrade before Guardian. Could get one from an event, too. That'd be nice. Ooh, we get a card remove. Nice. Do I lose a defend here? Against Guardian, I'm not sure that I should. Especially with turn up. Maybe we lose one strike here. We have some other good attacks at the moment. I think I'm going to lose a strike. So that we're not too weak into Guardian here. Another event turned into surprise fight. This doesn't seem so bad, right? We just kill them both? I think we just killed them both. Right, we do 13 plus 18 plus 36 plus another 18. Yeah, they're both just super dead. Step on that worm. Don't even need to use the miracle. Just instantly dead, thanks to Bag of Marbles there. Wallop is here. Excellent card. Excellent with Vuln, excellent with Wrath, excellent with bonking your enemies to death. Let me get another Lagavulin. Do I need this regen potion? I have this feeling like regen potion now kind of lets me upgrade going into Guardian and then not lose the Lizard Tail. Normally I like to save my regen potions into Act 2, but it feels like I should probably use it here. Can Omni Indignation enter Wrath and apply Vulnerable right now? That's kind of hype, right? Thinking about playing Vigilance, but that is kind of hype. Still a possibility that goes badly. We have to burn a couple turns here. Okay, yeah, there's no way out of Wrath, so I can't wake it up next turn unless I know that I'm drawing Wallop. Actually, yeah, we'll have perfect information about our draw because we remove one card from the draw pile. Puts us to 10, which is actually really valuable. Let's do it then. Because it doesn't wake up yet. We just let it sleep. I am going to regen potion. And without shoes, thanks for 6 months of support. Oh, we do get the Wallop. So Wallop's going to hit for 27. So Wave of the Hand Wallop would only take 3, right? We make it hit for 30, and then we block 27. It sounds like we want to wake up now. We play Eruption, Sash Whip, Carve. Actually, I think we just kill it next turn if we want to. Right, just strike, smite does it, but then I'm wasting too much of the regen pot. So I'll take 3, heal 3, and then maybe I can heal more? Actually, that seems extremely unlikely, doesn't it? Yeah, that was never going to happen, huh? Get a Damaru? I should have taken that Prostrate. That said, I think this is enough health that we don't have to rest into Guardian now. I could probably upgrade Wallop or something. Upgrading Wave of the Hand sounds pretty good too, actually. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, I don't think we need this Protect. This could be a last-minute pick into Guardian if we were afraid, but I think with the Wallop, we should be fine, especially with the Orichalcum, too. I think we're fine. I'm going to skip those cards, and I'm going to try upgrading Wave of the Hand. Just the guaranteed value with Orichalcum. Okay, Bag of Marbles helps a lot here. We get Guardian quite low. We just need some damage next turn. Of course, that's not a guarantee, unfortunately. Thankfully, we do get, as you would say, some damage. Can I do it without being in Wrath? I can, yeah. I can just Carviati Strike, Smite, or something. That sounds most reasonable. Okay, let's do that. This would block for 9, take 4, so it's 5 block. This is also 5 block. This does damage, though. I could Miracle Defend for more block and more weaken if I wanted to, but I'm only taking 2, so I think I'm going to keep the Miracle for now. Okay, and I think it's correct to take a little bit of damage to make some plays here. Do nothing, block 6 in this position, but what I want to do is defend, Carve Reality, and then Sash Whip for more weaken. We take 3, then we block for 6 again with Orichalcum. This way we have weaken on this turn, plus the Smite coming in. We're ready. We already did get weakened this turn. Looks like Wave of the Hand plus maybe Vigilance, Miracle Defend. Next turn looking really good here. Next turn we have loads of energy. We can leave Wrath too. We'll transform it, no problem. We are going to go Divine in this fight. That's kind of nice. So maybe we just save up Smites until then. Get lots of weaken. And yeah, just bonk right now. Keep that weaken relevant. Even more weaken. Perfect. Loads of weaken. Yeah, Wave of the Hand upgrade doing a lot of work here. Ouch. Could go Defend, Carve, Strike here. If I want another Smite in hand. I think I do want another Smite in hand. Next turn we block, no problem. Vigilance, Empty Fist, Wallop, full blocks. So yeah, let's go Defend, Carve, Strike. Take 3 plus 6. This is why I thought we needed the regen potion, right? Like, without having drank that, we're very close to losing Lizard Tail. But we should be fine, because next turn we do tons of damage. Excellent turn. Just break through the block, keep doing damage. Kill it. GG. Did you know that I play games other than Slay the Spire? It's true. Catch me over on Baalorlord Plays for card games, RPGs, strategy games, and more. Alright, we get through with the Lizard Tail. We don't get any potions, but we have loads of money. And we have a Scrawl. Scrawl could be good here. Yeah, the regen potion was good. How does that fight go if you don't have Wallop? You're gonna have to take the Protect then, probably. Or use the Lizard Tail, which is spooky. Yeah, Judgment's actually not that bad here. Judgment is good into Act 2 because it kills the baseball, it kills gremlins against Gremlin Leader, it kills slavers pretty helpfully. Kills Chosen's ally pretty decently. Kills Collector and Bronze Automaton's minions pretty well. Kills birds. Kills a lot of things in Act 2. It's actually quite good. Just a quick comment. This card is more useful than I think a lot of people give it credit for. It's best with Watcher decks that are block heavy, which you don't typically see people build on Ascension 20 heart runs. But if you've got a deck that's sitting on Calm Sources plus Like Water, or you have some kind of really good block and Scry engine, then Judgment is a really good way to deal with the immediately threatening minions, like Reptomancer's Daggers and Gremlins, that you don't often have answers for. Not that good going into hard, of course. Does skip the damage cap, which is cute, but not usually actually useful. Hammer versus Philostone versus Calling Bell. Man, I don't love Fusion Hammer here, but I do dislike Philostone. Philostone on Watcher, I've learned my lesson, is very scary. Watcher already struggles to block Heart. Giving the Heart 15 additional damage every 3 turns is really scary. And even scarier, even if you're using things like Weaken or blocking the Vuln from Heart, the way the rounding works is that you're still taking 15 more damage from each of those multi-hits, regardless of what mitigation strategies you employ. So I really don't like this relic very much. So I think I'm just going to take the Fusion Hammer. Probably get like an Apotheosis in a shop or something stupid anyway. Or a Lesson Learned. Any of those would be good here. Kind of like Elite into resting into the going to the shop. That puts us in position to maybe take on the Burning Elite here. Maybe we can say that if we get no potions on the way to this shop, we'll go there instead. If I'm afraid of the Elite, but probably it won't be. I don't see why it would be. Looks like no matter what route I take, we get 2 events. And actually, no, I can take 3 combats, but that would have to go to the shop then, yeah? So let's go these 2 combats and then these 2 events. And if I decide I'm going to shop, we can take an extra combat or something. But yeah, most of the routes except for this one, then I can get even more events, but I don't want even more events. Although Golden Idol says maybe I do. I don't think so, though. Stinky Thieves are here. They're jerks, too. This is a stinky eruption. I can't play that eruption, can I? No, I really can't. This is bad. This is very bad. Good news is we do weaken them for several turns. Do I hope the final boss of Spire 2 will be less centralizing to deck building than the Hearts? I have to imagine that whatever the final boss is will centralize the deck building around itself by almost definition. Otherwise, it's not the hardest fight in the game, and then you've failed at making a final boss. So the good news is that I have to rest anyway, right? Crawl will draw exactly all of these cards. Indignation puts me at 4, so I can play Wallop Empty Fist? Okay, let's do that. It's 1818, which does not kill you, huh? Bummer. It's a shame. This guy goes for the attack. That's interesting. I guess that's good because it buys me time, but it's weird. We do what? Sash Whip, Defend Vigilance, take 1. And then we get 2 turns to set up into Wrath and kill the front thief. I think that's not bad. Could also go Eruption. Vigilance Defend. It's kind of the same either way. Okay, he's super dead. Great. That worked out. Wasn't too bad. We do get a potion. Excellent. Potions are good, last I heard. Cards are not that good, at least not these ones. So I want to set up a kill here. I don't think stripping the artifact with Wave of the Hand is sufficient or worthwhile. It does let us maybe get Vuln on it, but I think we just want to kill it with direct damage. So having 2 more energy is probably better. I'll be counting on the Scrawl draw. Any MT2 later? You betcha. That's the plan anyway. Later today, we'll have some MT2. Try to redeem our runs from yesterday, which were a struggle boss and a half. It's definitely not a kill, right? We have 48 plus 9. Yeah, it's not a kill. Maybe if I flex pot it is. Could be worth it. I'm taking 5 otherwise. Just a quick flex pot math. 14 plus 22 plus smite is 17, 34. 70 plus, yeah, 22 again. So flex pot super kills here. And I can easily buy more potions, but what if I'm going to this shop? Five damage? No, let's take 5. Try to keep the potion here. Potion's worth more than 5 health. Problem is, it's not guaranteed that we kill without the potion here. I do draw the scroll. Okay, that's a good start. So we have to do 68 damage. Let's just do some math with what we have currently. If I play Indignation, Smite, Strike. By Indignation, we have 5 energy. Miracle puts us at 6. So I could do Scrawl, Omniscience. And Omni the Wallop. Actually not very much damage, though. So we have, what, 36 damage, 18 by 2, 36 plus 16. 52. So I have to do another 16. So Empty Fist or Eruption. Yeah, that's a lot of ways to get there. We draw a lot of cards with Scroll. This seems extremely likely to kill. It sure is. Okay, cool. So 5 health for the flex pot. That's a good trade. Indignation plus, Wave of the Hand plus. I could take Prey with Damaru, but it's a pretty crappy mantra card. Can't upgrade cards. I still don't think I take these. Yeah, Prey is not it. Okay, let's just press onward here. 85 bucks for a relic. You got it. That might put us below threshold for buying a rare relic at the shop, and I don't actually care, because I want a random one. Oh, what if I just get a rare relic? Gambling Chip is a very, very strong relic that we are very happy to have. Yeah, that was a good random relic. Now we're definitely going to go for this elite. I'm way less afraid of it with the Gambling Chip. I'm also less afraid of this thing with the Gambling Chip. Although I'm kind of afraid of it. Ow. Okay, cool. That's better? That's better, right? It feels better. Everything's terrible. Omni Indignation's not even that bad. Major Foley, thanks for 21 months of support. Just random Random clans ever not choose the alternate hero? Random runs in MT2 can definitely pull either hero for a clan. You might just be getting unlucky with your pulls, but we've seen both champs. Omni Indignation Wallop is not full block. No, unfortunately. We block 27. We take 18 by 2, 36. So we take 9. 9 is acceptable, but I'm certainly not happy about it. Is there anything better we can do? I don't think so. I guess Omni Defend takes 8. Ew. Omni Defend. Flexpot can kill right now. But again, the elite looms. I guess I don't have to go for that elite, but I'm going to. Yeah, with Lizard Tail, I'm going to. And then next turn I have Indignation Scroll. So yeah, Omni Defend seems like our best line. Omni Defend. I mean, 1 is 1, right? Reclaim the 1 health I threw earlier in Act 1. What if I just Eruption and Wallop? No, that's even worse than Omni. Wallop Defend. Wait, yeah, we can do that. I'm way overthinking it. Yeah, just Wallop Defend. That's much better. That's much better. How did I overlook that? Not sure. How's it going? Good vibes. Welcome to the channel. Happy to have you. Rip Omniscience Defend. I kill it? Gosh, I hope so. Yeah, easily. Okay. Okay, 25 health into the elite. That sounds pretty good. Now we can take a rush down and feel good about it. I think. I'm pretty sure. And I'm going to go for it. Get a merchant anyway. It was a false choice. There is no question in my mind that you buy Bag of Prep here, always. There is Fasting Souvenir, which is tempting, but always Bag of Prep because we have Gambling Chip. So this is 2 more cards on turn 1, and then I'm allowed to gamble those cards, which is kind of huge. Bag of Chips. That's right. Just the Bag of Chips combo. Honestly, I don't hate Discovery here. Potion might be a winner, though, if we're going here. I guess I can go this way now. This is interesting. I would have to absolutely clobber the elite to not go for that rest site. Which means I'm going to need a potion. I guess give me the fire pot. Alright, good talk. Yeah, Bag of Chips sounds tasty. I'd like that more than meat on the bone, honestly. Wants to eat raw meat. Let's skip the rush down here. These defends are kind of awkward too. I need stuff that kills things. I can also gamble the Miracle if I want to. I don't really want to, though. Let's draw 5. Okay, we got Scroll and Wallop. Scroll up, if you will. Which I'm hoping you won't. Looks like a good flex pot turn. Actually, wait. Is this lethal? I should, before I do anything else, is this lethal with flex pot? Right now. Because we can do Eruption, Carve, Strike, Smite with Miracle, right? How much damage is that with Bag of Marbles? This would be 14 goes to 21. And then 33 times 3? Plus Smite is going to be 51. Yeah, that's just instant kill. So why don't I take the instant kill? That sounds good. Smite's kind of scary. Math is OP, right? And you know what? So is Bag of Chips. Now we get bottled Bag of Chips. So I can bottle the Omniscience or the Scrawl. Those are pretty good. Yeah, it's either Scrawl or Omni that you bottle here. Omni kind of seems like the winner, though, right? You want Omni to be on turn 1 so that you can target any card in your deck. Let's bottle Omniscience. Kind of expensive, though. Deck sort of wants a Snecko Eye. We did get so powerful that I think we get to go for another Elite here. Although I don't typically think I'm going to play the Omni turn 1 most fights. Really? So we can Empty Fist here because we have Eruption next turn. I think with Scroll coming up, I'm going to keep the Miracle, although I could use it to play Wave of the Hand to weaken the Sentry. I don't think that matters that much. Okay, this looks pretty good. Take a little bit here so that we can get all the healing from the regen pot. Ooh. That's my kills. So we did that just in case there was a potion drop in this fight. There was not, though. There it is. Lessons learned, or lesson learned, rather. If fatal, upgrade a random card in your deck. It is certainly not too late for that card, so we're going to take it. Angry Walrus with 25 months of support. We'll fight the book. Stinky, stinky book. Dear book, why are you so stinky? Consider being less of that. Please and thank you. I need to play the Scrawl, it looks like. This turn sucks otherwise. Yeah, I have to draw some of this trash. Or else. Let's go Wave of the Hand, Vigilance, Miracle Scrawl? Yeah, that's the way. Then I want to go Eruption, Indignation, Empty Fist, I'm pretty sure. Get the ball down this way. This is a big deal. Playing Wallop sucks, though. Take 2, get a wound. This turn's kind of bad as well. Yeah, it is. At least I get to keep the weaken going. Get Rush Down in play. No. So we can go Vigilance, Indignation, Wallop. That looks probably correct. And Carve. Take 1. 1 is fine. Looks like we get to Lesson Learned here. That's good. Yeah, we do. Okay, that was good. That was a good fight. Was a little worried there for a moment. Lesson learned, it usually goes one of two ways. Either it's the last card it upgrades or the first. We have one of those lesson learned is the first upgrade moments. Get +1 strength. I'm happy with that. Tempted by Deceive Reality. For some more block consistency. I like it with the Wave of the Hand. Yeah, I'm going to take a Deceive here. It's good with Turnip, too. Yeah, it's not a bad first upgrade when Lesson Learned hits itself first. Now it's easier to get the Lesson Learned kill. And Warpaint is good, because then we'll just upgrade 2 of our cards, and that means getting to a full upgrade state is going to be faster. Given the Fusion Hammer plus how late we got the Lesson Learned, it's actually very difficult to get every card upgraded, so I'm going to take this. We do, in fact, get Omni upgraded right away. Really nice Warpaint. Missed all the defense, hit Omniscience and Deceive. That's sweet. Only thing better would have been upgrading Scrawl. We'll have to wait on that. Penguin, thank you so much for the Prime sub in 2 months. Enjoy the VODs when you catch them. Let's have a nap. Do I think I can fight the Burning Elite? I do. It's going to be Leader or Slavers. Yeah, I think we can do that. Let's go for it. Oh, and we get the Bloody Idol if we want it, and I do want it. Yes, that'll help a lot, too. That's going to be 15 healing through here. Yes, exchange the Golden Idol for the Bloody Idol. Now, instead of getting more gold, we get healing every time we get gold. Are we going to lose our Lizard Tail this act? That's a good question. Let's find out. Metallicized Slavers are no problem, actually. This looks like a pretty dang good turn 1. If I was going to Omni something, what would it be? It would be Wallop, right? Although I could try to Omniscience Lesson Learned and get 2 kills. Hold on. How stupid is that? How much does Lesson Learned do? If I'm in Wrath, it's going to do 39 damage. So it would be Vigilance, then Indignation puts us at 3 energy. So I can Miracle Carve, Fire Potion, Omni Lesson Learned. Always kills at least one of them. That doesn't sound correct, though. No, that doesn't sound right. What could go wrong? Indeed. It is very cool, though. So there's that. Wait, I have Vajra. No, it does 45, or 42, which doesn't change anything. 42. Yeah, that doesn't change anything. If I had 1 more energy, I would do it. Oh, if we gamble into Eruption, that changes things. True. But if I gamble into the Lesson Learned or the Wallop, it's bad. Let's see, if I go Vigilance, Indignation, Omni, the Wallop, we're going to do 30 twice, right? So I can always Fire Pot to kill something. Yeah, I think that's better, is Omni, the Wallop. And not gamble at all. Block for a schmabillion here. And kill the red guy turn 1. Although I don't actually have to. In fact, wait, I can just Miracle and kill him anyway, right? I don't have to use this Fire Pot. Because this is 21 damage. Okay. Sounds good. Stay in Wrath. Okay, there's the Lesson Learned. Now what? It's weakened to 12, so it only takes 6. Rather keep the Fire Pot then, yeah? There's no way to get them both. Let's do that, and then probably Sash Whip Smite, although I could scrawl into Empty Fist most of the time. Which blocks for slightly more. Sure. Take 2. One. N plus 40 is exactly a kill, so that's perfect. Okay, really good fight. We get the Golden Eye when we scry for more cards. Unfortunately, we actually have no scry cards. This is one of the best rare relics in the game for Watcher, in my opinion. But it currently does literally nothing. So there's that. Empty Mind Plus seems extremely good. I super click on that. And in general, we're in a really good spot now. We have more than half our health. We have a Healing Relic. We have a Lizard Tail. We are continuing to smash through fights. We're scrying out loud. What, Sash Whip Empty Fist? This is weird. Guess so. Or I don't have to play Empty Fist. Maybe I don't want to leave Wrath. Go Wave of the Hand, Sash Whip, then. Weaken it for next turn. That's the big attack. Damn. Didn't for a wallop. Ooh. Guess I'll Miracle Defend? I guess so. That's lame. Does full block, though. Is this lethal? Sure looks lethal, right? 10 plus 60. Yeah, it's definitely lethal. It's a good draw. All 0 is amazing. Good job, Snecko. You secured your own doom. We get a Sash Whip Plus, we get a Dupe Pot, we heal for 5, and there's the Scry card. We click this. Even though it's not upgraded, it says Scry 4, which is really good. You have to stop doing this on turn 1, buddy. Actually, no, I like that you do it on turn 1. Never mind. Ignore what I said. Do I even want to gamble these cards? A lot of good stuff in the draw pile. I imagine I want to Omniscience Wallop. Right, I just go Eruption kills one minion, Miracle Strike kills another minion, Omniscience Eruption hits Grim Leader for 30 damage twice. So we do 60 damage and we full block. Yeah, let's just not gamble anything here. It's a really good turn 1. Yeah. Bonk. Scry a whole bunch. Indignation is perfect. Now we always get Lesson Learned next turn, so this is even more perfect. Yeah, that's free fight. Excellent. Very good fight. Get the Wallop Plus. Now we're crushing it. We get 30 bucks and a Preserved Insect, which is going to make Elite Farming in Act 3 very easy. We can do it quite freely thanks to already having the green key. We're offered a Prostrate here. That is a card that I really enjoy. And I think fits in really well to this deck because we have Damaru. I'm going to grab Prostrate here. Very hard for me to turn down Prostrate with Damaru. And we have Scrawl to draw into it. The only thing we're missing is the Meditate. I miss Meditate from Act 1. And I guess I just recall here. Unless I think I'm going to need exactly 8 more health to beat Bronze Automaton. I don't think I'm going to do that. Okay, pretty aggro turn 1 draw. I'll get the Eruption. So we want to gamble a bunch then. I do want Carve. No, hold on. Let's lose the Scrawl. Could Omni... What in this fight exactly? I don't have a lot of good Omni targets. yet. Just get some damage in. I could Miracle, Wave of the Hand, strip an artifact layer. I don't know if I want to. Rude. Rushdown into Indignation always draws into an out here. Not sure I like my options, though. This turn's gonna hurt. Jimble Sara, thanks for the Prime sub and 31 months. Bottom decking Prostrate is also quite bad. Maybe I need to play Indignation then. I'm blocking for less if I do. I could do Pot the Rushdown, then Indignation, then I draw all 4. Then I can always Prostrate Vigilance. Miracle Deceive. That's not horrible, actually. That might be important enough to do. And Aki with the Prime sub in 4 months. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to do the Duke Pot Rushdown line here. Don't like this turn. Not like this turn at all. Okay. This looks somewhat better. Shroomden, thank you so much for the Prime sub in 2 months of support. Okay, there's Indignation. So I'll probably go Wave of the Hand, Defend, Defend, Indignation, then we apply Vulnerable. That sounds pretty good. And then I maybe Defend to apply Weaken to Automaton. No, we want to do damage here, right? What's happening next turn? We have 1, 2, 3 outs. They are stealing my Lesson Learned, which is a good thing, plus one of my uncommon cards, which is also a good thing. There are draws where I'm stuck in Wrath, though. What happens then? Very sad. Let's hope that doesn't happen then. Still my Empty Mind. That could be good, actually. Looks like everything's fine. Still, again, triple attacking, though, is really rude. Might be losing the Lizard Tail here. Although we are Divine for the Hyper Beam, yeah? That's cute. Okay, I'm going to block this turn. Very aggro minions. Interesting. Although Vulnerable is wearing off, that's very bad news. We just want to Wallop, Deceive, Carve here. Keep all the good stuff in our hand for next turn. I guess let's just do as much damage to the Automaton as we can, once again. Alright, here's the legendary Hyper Beam. I am a god. How can you kill a god? Just do a lot of damage. Oh. It is that easy, huh? Somebody asks you if you're the Nerevarine, you say yes. Let's scroll now. Okay, we got Omni, Vigilance. Wallop, though. I can Omni Wallop while Divine. Surely that's a smart play. Not just full blocks, right? But we can't control who we're killing. Now we get the lesson learned back in our hand? That's bad. Wasn't it lethal? Was it lethal with lesson learned? Because if it wasn't, I don't care. Let's guarantee lesson learned next turn by discarding these 3 cards. Tell me that kills, right? Getting a lot of block. Not enough block, though, right? No, it's not enough block. Okay, cool. That's the way through the fight. We get a defend, we get $75, we get another potion. We get one of these options. These are not that good. Probably just skip then. Less cards is more because unupgraded cards dilutes the effect of the lesson learns. Ragnarok is a decent Omni target. That is true. With Bag of Marbles, actually, Ragnarok turn 1 is kind of hype. How much damage is that, guaranteed? If I upgrade the... once the Ragnarok is upgraded by lesson learned, that would do 9 times 12. That's pretty good. No. Sorry. 10 times 12. Is a Vajra. That's without Wrath. That's pretty good. Problem is, if I kill things on turn 1 with Ragnarok, then I'm not upgrading things with Lesson Learned. So, again, no. We take Collar, Lotus, or Crown. Collar seems fine. We're not actually... We only have 1 Calm card, right? So this is actually a very bad Lotus. Lotus seems good until you count the number of Calm entries we have, which is 1. So yeah, I'll take a Color. Deus Ex Machina not good there? No, I don't think so. It sounds like -1 draw most of the time. Banish Radish with 23 months. Why is the Watcher a good bass player? She's got a signature groove. Groovy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Deus Ex is just -1 draw most of the time. 4 elite fights seems like the way. Yeah, we get constant healing. We're going to crush these with the Preserved Insect and the Slaver's Collar. Alright, I don't know why the chat members' joke made me think of this, but here's one for the chat, courtesy of Well Hello There. Did you hear about the defect that wanted to start up an old-timey textile mill? It's called Doom and Loom. No refunds. Actually, 2 events before the shop. Chat is deeply upset by what I've done to them, as they should be. Let's see, how much damage is Omni Lesson Learned? 14 by 3, right? That's kind of a lot. 14 by 3 by 2. That's actually 84 damage. Wait, that's amazing. It's a kill, right? We just kill with that. Yeah, that just kills. Who needs Omni Ragnarok? Omni Lesson Learned, chat. Inner Peace is great here. Give me a way out of Wrath. Did you hear about the Watcher's favorite Pokemon, Breloom and Gloom? You mean the defects? I think you mean the defects. Breloom and Gloom, though. I like that. Do we still need Empty Fist now that I have Inner Peace? Ooh. Honestly, no we don't. I'll trade our Empty Fist for a Mercury Hourglass to Ranwid. And at the Designer Inspire, we can upgrade random cards, transform cards, or remove and upgrade. That's kind of hype. Remove and upgrade is particularly strong here. Or we can punch him. Yeah, I really like remove upgrade. Can dunk a defend and upgrade a card. Then at the shop, I can remove another starter card. So we can remove 2 starter cards here. Or I can transform 2 to achieve something similar. It's not quite the same, though. Yeah, I'm going to go for the full service here. Remove defend. Upgrade vigilance. Should have punched him. Third Eye adds some Scry. That's not bad. Scry is good. So does Just Lucky, actually. Sling is cool here, but totally unnecessary since I already have Slaver's Collar and Preserved Insect. I'm pretty sure we just crush the elite fights anyway. So I don't think we take Sling here, because I think that's over-solving a problem that's already solved. And therefore wasting our money. I'd rather take the Bronze Scales for Heart, and I don't even think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to remove a strike and move on with my life. Is what I'm going to do. Alright, it's bonking time. Let's just be aggro here. They are all buffing, which I do not love. Weaken them all. Badonk. Let's see, if I block for 30 and enter Calm, is that enough? We do 11, 11, 18. Not quite. But I can also defend plus. That will be enough. Precisely enough. The Hourglass takes them all closer to death. Can I set up a kill here? Yeah, I can just get all of them, right? Because we do Cut Through Fate here. No. Oh, I can't kill the guy in one hit, huh? Then no. I want to do something like this. Might here. Don't play Cut Through Fate. Try to kill this guy this turn with Lesson Learned. That works. Any other attack would have been enough. Now, Rushdown is upgraded, which is great. We're offered a Fasting Plus, which is genuinely tempting. Kind of like it. 4 strength and 4 dex. In the boss and elite fights where we have 5 energy per turn, this is pretty strong. It makes Wallop a lot better. I'm going to take it. Yeah, good against Time Eater, too. Timothy Eater, who is our first boss. If we get orange pellets in the final shop, it's also kind of busted. I guess I'll use it here, right? Might as well. What about Wallop turn 1? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Let's take this. We can either Sash Whip her for next turn. Actually, no. Let's do both. He's like super dead already. Look at the damage here, right? Carve does 45, and then Smite does 51. We just play Smite and she dies. Although she's not Buln anymore. I discarded the Lesson Learned, didn't I? Because I was dumb? Because I was dumb. Why did I do that? What was I thinking? Now what? Well, I am resting guaranteed next floor anyway, so it is worth taking some damage to get the lesson down. I need to kill this dagger, too. And this one. Let's pray to that. Yeah, this is still worth it. Kind of weird, but worth it. I see, I see. I can Omni Lesson Learn, but there's a small chance it fails. Let's not risk that. Let's get the guarantee next turn. There we go. Scrawl upgraded is a huge deal. White Beast statue is pretty big too. Guaranteed potions. Another Cut Through Fate with Goldeneye is also yes. Wouldn't Lesson Learn there potentially get more than 1 kill? No, because it only works on non-minion enemies, so it doesn't work on the daggers. And so there was the chance that I hit both daggers, in which case you get no upgrades. Alright, elite number 2 is the Giant Head. Am I sure I don't want Omni Fasting? It's tempting, right? I want damage right now, is what I want. D2, 66. Seems good. Nice turn 1. Bonk. Get a Singing Bowl. We can now skip cards to gain max health, which I would do if there weren't a prostrate here. Blessing of the Forge seems mostly bad, because my deck is mostly upgraded at the moment, and will be more so over time here. 5 more combats could mean 5 more upgrades. How many unupgraded cards are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I landed in every fight, including both boss fights, we'll upgrade every card from here. As long as I add no more cards, which I'll probably want to add if we see something like a Mental Fortress or a Talk to the Hand or another Rushdown. I would love all of those things. We do need the blue key here, so no Ancient Tea set for us. That's fine. We get 5 more healing, because there was money in there, but I'm at full health, so it doesn't matter. Whatever. Card relic that dealt damage equal to the block remaining after the enemy turn ends. That's kind of cool. I mean, we've already got Body Slam on Clad, which does damage equal to your block instantly at 0 cost, so I think it'd be very reasonable to give an effect like that. Once again, Omniscience Fasting is here, except there's no block in the draw pile. That is spooky. Well, actually, there's some. No, there's some. I'm going to do it. And now I block like crazy. This does 22 by 2. Not enough. Fire pot isn't enough? We only have 100. Fire potion. And 1 mantra short. There's another prostrate in the draw pile, though. We have to find it. The only way for this to work. There it is. Okay, hacks. We hacks. There we go. Eruption, Empty Mind, Prostrate, Enter Divinity, Kill with Lesson Learned. Hacks. Put power. Ink Bottle's great. There's the Talk to the Hand I said I was going to take. Welcome to my deck. And I think I'll take a Weak Potion over a Fire Potion. Weak Potion's nice against hearts. Although we do have multiple weakness sources. It's a good backup to have until I get something even better. Which we'll hopefully get. So that was a good use of Omni Fasting, that fight. Now I probably don't want to Omni anything because I already drew Rushdown and Talk to the Hand. Let's just skip here. Lots of weaken down. Problem is now I got to block for quite a bit here. Easier said than done, sadly. I see some options. I think I'm skipping fasting here. I think so. My hand is full. Let's go Smite Interpiece. Sweet. Let me back my lesson learned. There it is. Excellent. Go back into Divinity. Everything's good. Yeah, deck is really slapping now that we're in the end game with the 2 prostrates. Wheel Kick Plus is another really good way to get card draw, although it's a little energy hungry. Can you tell me a dad joke? You sure can. As long as it's not wildly inappropriate or something. You'll have one birthday that only lasts for a minute. It's your 62nd. What did the pirate say on his 80th birthday? Aye, matey. I'll take the wheel kick. It's fine. Energy pot, actually kind of good. Maybe better than weak pot. Do not refund. Do not. Don't do it. Lesson learned damage is 42. We've established this. Wheel kick damage will be 60. In case maybe I Omni wheel kick. I can wallop first? Well, no, I can't wallop first. If I wallop, then I'm not Omniing wheel kick. Maybe that's for the best. Just kill one spiker here. And then I guess I should go into calm stance. Yeah, we should. Oh. Yeah, there's a possible double upgrade that you could have gotten there. Not greedy enough for that though. Yeah, I should be. But I'm not. Let's just play the Vigilance. Think your pathetic turnip can hurt me? Wrong. The power. I'll be back. Just automatically divine next turn. Looks good then. Yes, the divine lesson. Get talk to the hand upgraded. Get a second copy of Scrawl. We take those. All right, last elite of Act 3 here. Do I Omni Fasting again? I kind of think that I do. I'm going to do it. Let's go talk to the hand here, carve reality here, strike here. I've also gone into Wrath there. Perhaps should have. Now we have tons of block this way. Seems mostly fine. And I can kill one dagger, so we take actually nothing. Seems even better. Well, almost nothing. Alright, you know the drill. Find me a prostrate and we win. Inner Peace works too, actually. Yeah, Inner Peace works too. Boom. That's entirely too much damage. Okay, get her down to within one hit. We can always bail out of the fight if we can't land the lesson learned, but I'd like to land lesson learned here. There it is. Scry 5 is so strong. We upgrade one of the prostrates. Find ourselves an ink bottle, get ourselves an ancient potion for the heart. That's pretty good. We could also use it on fasting. And there's a vault or an inner piece. Probably we take vault. Probably we take vault. Killing here, right? No way. How's it going, Gasingen? Welcome, welcome. Finally reached 820 on all characters. Well done. Happy to have help with the climb here, and you'll get that first 820 heart win eventually. It does take people a lot of time. Actually, quick poll of chat here. If you're in chat and you've gotten an Ascension 20 heart kill, if you remember, approximately how many hours of gameplay or how many failed runs did it take to get your first Ascension 20 heart win? You've got either of those approximated, then put it in chat. For most people, it's usually at least 200 hours. A couple of folks do it faster than that. 1 million. I think it's pretty common to fail like dozens and dozens and dozens of tries on E20 before getting a win as well. Hundreds is not unheard of, even. Although maybe a bit more rare. Ouch. Don't do that. Do that either. Thank you. That's what you were doing earlier, but now it's fine. Alright, good. The vault is here. We like vaults. We like vault a lot. Good. Hate the Tangela guy. I think one of the most hated enemies, for sure. Not actually as bad as many claim. I like to think of this as a fight where I have control over what the enemy is doing. And from that lens, it's pretty easy, actually. It is a slower paced fight, for sure. I don't think I need another cut through fate here. I'll take more max health. Max health quite good with a lizard tail. Let's see, we did land all of our lesson learns. We now stand at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unupgraded cards. That'll have to do. Yeah, because I added 3. Talk to the hand scroll vault. Okay, that's fine. Looks like we won't get every single card upped. Hopefully we'll get at least the second prostrate and second scroll done. We'll see, though. I have to rest for no benefit here. It's Tim. All right, I think this is a fight where we double the fasting, yeah? Double fasting should crush this fight. Then wall up just full blocks. And save talk to the hand for maybe the second phase. I'm going to do that. I don't want to waste my miracle yet. Didn't weaken for this turn. 9/3 is rather annoying. It's a lot better. So now I need to play the miracle. Kinda lame. I'll do it though. And then if I play Vault, we're instantly Divine. Do I want to do that? Kinda, yeah. Yeah, I do. Some real cards in my hands. That's more like it. How secure does this run feel? Pretty secure at the moment. I could cheat, unlock A20 Inspire 2. No, I'm definitely during early access. I'll do the climb. My progress is reset, or maybe if when they add new characters, maybe I'll change my mind about that. Looking for more damage, right? Let's wall up. Okay, that brings time meter below half. That's good. We have the foolish. Play the right number of cards here. Not sure that I want to. Let's just wait one more turn. Okay, now we get the talk to the hand down. That's good. Perfect. Prostrate Deceive. This debuff is pretty nasty. 13/3. Thankfully, we're immune to Frail. Yeah, Wall Up doesn't do any damage. Oh, this puts me Divine. Never mind. Definitely missed that part. Actually, we just win. Forehead. Wait, no, I'm 1 damage short. No! Mercury Hourglass, you failed me. Alright, fine. I'll wait a minute. Foolish. Foolishness. Guess I'll just do this. Happening is not fine. Back to energy pot now? To energy potion. Or go around again. I guess I'll just energy potion. That's fine. Whatever. Get me out of here. Wait, no, it kills! Oh no, I'm stupid. Foolish. Foolish again. Alright, let's block that. That's a waste of my potion. Hell. This game is very hard. Who knew? Who knew a video game could be so hard? Alright, we got a next turn, got a next turn. Alright, good. Okay, we get Cut Through Fate upgraded for that. Now we can lesson learn a bird, perhaps. On turn 1, even. That seems good. Bird learning. I want to enter Wrath, though. Maybe? Signs point to a big maybe here. Looks like I'm going to be more preoccupied with keeping myself alive. Be back for you, lesson learned. It's a very good vault. Keep them weakened for a long time. That's already pretty much a full block. Seems good. Next turn we get to be mega aggro. Excuse me, giga aggro, because we can go eruption, indignation, miracle, inner peace, empty mind. And then we're divine. Now Wall up does 76 damage. The power. My Omni lesson learned? It's tempting. It's only a 3/4 chance to get the upgrade, though. I don't love that. Cut Through Fate instead. There you are. Bottom card. And build up some stuff for next phase here. Looks like this fight is well in hand now. Omni nothing? Okay, don't worry about it. Don't want to be divine now. I want to be divine next turn. Perfect. Simply perfect. GG. Destroyed. Two thump, two thump, two thump. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of all these upgrades? Despite your fusion hammer, you've done very well. We got the scroll upgraded, not the prostrate and the vault. That's fine, though. Everything else is in a good shape here. You prime your stick, dealing 2265. Not bad. The source of all these learned lessons. Gonna have an ep, because I have to. In the shop, I can buy medical kit. I can buy pocket watch. Buy card remove. Probably Gambler's Brew is the potion. Do I ever take Master Reality here? I don't think so. It only affects the smite and the safety, which is not very important. Medical kit is definitely nice here. Let's see, can I go Gamble Brew? Yeah, I can't do Gamble Brew Pocket Watch, but I can do it with Medical Kit Remove. So we'll do that. Lose this unupgraded strike, just in case Lesson Learned would hit it. And then we go on. Once again, looks like a really good time for Omni Fasting, perhaps. Or I can Omniscience Prostrate, and then I'm Divine next turn. That's a cute line. But yeah, thinking Omniscience Fasting here. This looks pretty good. Set up a Scry for next turn. So Vault is the top card. That means I have to discard it. That's kind of bad. Maybe keep these two for next turn. It's not a bad turn, and I get 4 additional cards because of Ink Bottle. Let's see how this does. Be nice if I could leave Wrath. Don't look like I can, though. Energy Potion would be good here. I guess I can use the Gamble Brew to do, like, Inner Peace Empty Mind. No, that doesn't work either. Well, but Smite Cut Through Fate kills, right? Yes. Sure does. And then I can Interpiece. Alright, I'll use the Gamble Brew then. We are getting a new potion. So this should be fine-ish. Take 8 here. $36 plus 42 kills, right? We'll play this. And this for Ink Bottle. Ink Bottle, kill. Okay. Not bad. Get a Fear Pot in place of our other potion. I'm not happy about that. But it is what it is. And 2 max health. 63 health plus the Lizard Tail going into the heart. We block something. Probably, like I said, blocking fasting, actually. Ooh, really good way with a hand turn. First cycle do be scary, though. Surely with 8 decks and Turnip, though, we're fine, right? Also thinking about maybe Omni Talk to the hand here. Especially since we have mostly attacks in the draw pile, because I draw all the blocks here. Maybe I should do Omni Talk to the hand. Guess I'll do that. And then do I want to Ancient Pot the debuff here? I don't think I actually do. I think I want to Ancient Pot the Fasting. We have plenty of weakness here, especially if I Sash Whip. But I can also just go Rush Down Inner Peace, bank some energy for later, which is definitely good. I think I have enough weakens. Let's bank energy for later. Take a bit of damage. Yeah, it's already 8 turns a weaken. That should be more than enough. Okay. And I just get to carve Ancient Pot Fasting Vault. Keep the scroll for later. Burn evades the medical kit like that. That was interesting. Very interesting. Bonking time. Do we extend the Vuln? I think we should. We actually full block that hit. Okay, so yeah, Ancient Pot on Vuln would have been a complete waste, is the lesson here. I have to Inner Peace first, otherwise I go Divine, and then I can't do anything. Let's draw first here. It's the hour of clobbering, yes, as the thing would say. Wallop doesn't block. Kind of awkward. This works, though. It's already a full block. We've already capped on damage. Good enough. Prostrate into Prostrate just for fun. Then we're Divine next turn again. And now we're no longer debuffed, so we have full power here. Damage. Not Divine again, but close. Team is pretty good. Let's bring it below 200. Close enough. Now we can set up an Hourglass kill. That'd be amazing. I would love to set up an Hourglass kill here. Let's do it. Ooh, I'm not sure I can, though. I have to die. Dying seems bad. I guess I'll just take another turn instead. It's my lesson. There it is. The power. GG. G freaking G. If you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And don't forget to check out Baalorlord Plays for variety content. Click the blue Baalor icon to subscribe.